today we are going to present you Patagonia. So this is an American outdoor clothing company which was founded in 1973 by Ivan Choina. So we knew that it would be a challenge for us to choose this company because it's already really sustainable, but we wanted to level up this challenge and to see which solution we could find. So the main quote of this company is build the best product, cause no unnecessary harm, use business to inspire and implement solutions to the environment crisis. So the company is really focused, as I said, on sustainability with a marketing strategy and communication based on these points. They try to create new ways of living and to create quality products with good quality, in order to keep them. So their missions are to support the environment. So for instance, 1% of their sales they have is given to organizations which support environments. They have a new localism, so that means that they have a program which is called Patagonia's Friend, and they give on an internet website information about threatened beautiful places. They have a wool sourcing, that means that they want a good quality of wool and they respect animals when they take it. 100% of the clothes they produced are recycled with good partners which pay the employees the good amount. And they also give environmental guarantees, which means that sometimes during some events like Black Friday, for instance, they give 100% of the sales instead of 1% to give it to special organizations which support environment. So now about the competitors and the customers' profile. So we selected 3 of Patagonia's competitors, which are the North Face, RIE, and Columbia. And about now the target of the customers. So this is someone who is quite young, who wants to live for his passion, who has loyalty for the brand, and also anti-consumerism value, and someone who is married, well-educated, who earn a lot of money because Patagonia's products are expensive, and wants to make the future better.
So now I'm going to present you the internal and external analysis of the company. Indeed, Patagonia eco-friendly philosophy was probably one of the most key success factors in the company's ability to grow. After being analyzed the market and the company, we could observe that Patagonia was betting to install itself on a booming market where there were a few companies that cared so much about the environment and their exponential growth. They convey a very good brand image and encourage responsible behavior. Besides, we can see a growing appeal for sport in the international scale. Their ability to implement new strategies and to develop the company is well known, and it's essential because today this market is very saturated. More and more companies tend to be sustainable, and they have a lot of competitors. Besides, we don't know yet the political impact on the company, which export with the new laws in the US about the closure of borders and the import-export regulation. Therefore, Patagonia must anticipate this problematic in order to be able to educate the population on the social and environmental behavior way, like as they used to do, but without losing market shares.
Hi, I'm Zalikata, and right now I'm going to talk to you about the non-financial performance measures at Patagonia. We are going to see the external measure in first and the internal measure in second. When we look at Patagonia's values, we can see that environment and social performance are the most important for them. In fact, they want to respect both the environment and their employees around the world. To be able to do so, they have a lot of non-financial performance measures that help them audit its action. We are going to see in first fair labor accreditation. It's about auditing company to make sure that their goods or services are produced in a fairly and ethically way, and also that the workers' rights are respected. Just to remember, in October 2017, Patagonia has been assessed and reaccredited, showing that they have the good management about the improving of the workers' condition. Second one is fair trade certification. Just here, Patagonia is giving money from their products to their worker to help them develop different community projects and to improve their living condition. The third is chemical and environment impacts program. It's also an auditing program that have a look on the impact of the supply of the company's supply chain, on the environment. This includes chemical use, air pollution, waste, consumption of energy, etc. The last on the PowerPoint is B Corp certification. This is the B Lab that measure and verify that the company overall environmental and social performance. This certification is based on 5 criteria. We have environment, worker, customer, community, and governance. This indicator shows the involvement of Patagonia in the respect of social and environment improvements. The idea of Patagonia is not only to make profits, but to make profits with a sustainable way of producing. Then we are going to see the internal measure, as I said before. First one is measuring the footprint. Patagonia has created a database where energy, greenhouse gas emission, water and waste of their 134 offices, stores and distributors are listed. This database helps them to measure the real environment impact of their activity. This database is updated often, every month, something like that, to be able to see the activity, the impact of the activity often. Second one is YC scorecard. This is an indicator that scores any new or redesigned products to allow the design team to be able to have a feedback in order to improve the quality of the products and to be able to reduce the material waste on the environment, to be able to lower the footprint on the environment of the products. Next, we have the quality return rates. This is this measure the number of products returned because of quality issue. Is based on the total of the sales of Patagonia, and we can see that since the YC scorecard has been implemented, the quality return rates are decreasing. So that we can see that the feedback on the design team is pretty good because the quality return rates is lowering. So this is a good thing. Last but not least, One World program. This is a proposition from Patagonia to its customer to repair and reuse their projects in order to limit the material waste and to encourage the recycling practice. Thanks to the program, 3 services are available: Patagonia Repairs, Do-It-Yourself, and Trade-In. We can see that with these measures are evidence of the Patagonia involvement again into the recycling flows, the overconsumption of the customer, and the reduction of material waste. All of those measures help Patagonia to be able to be more sustainable every day and to reduce their impact on the environment, to save the planet and the future generation. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tom and I'm going to talk about the third part. So we have to suggest an indicator of performance for Patagonia. This is something complicated because we know that Patagonia is already very involved in the idea of finding sustainable way of production, sustainable way of economic growth. Patagonia is actually very involved also in the regenerative organic agriculture. In these parts, they understood that agriculture, with the modern aspects of this kind of discipline, is very bad for the environment. In fact, it's gonna just destroy the biodiversity, it's gonna destroy the soils. You're using an amazing amount of water, using chemicals, and also it is part of the climate change. So, with the team, we are thinking that it could be very interesting for us to suggest to Patagonia to use this new aspect of agriculture to measure their performances. For that, it's simple. Because of the process of production, it could be very interesting to have the percentage of organic and, by the way, of regenerative organic agricultural resources, which is in all the products. At this moment, you're going to have kind of an overview of how your products are created, what do you do, how do you make them. And for this, the goal would just be to increase the percentage of sustainable agricultural resources that you put in your products. The first thing which is going to be good, that you're going to reduce the impact that you've got on the environment. In fact, you reduce the backstage of the creation, you reduce the impact of how you create your resources. Secondly, it's something very important because of nowadays, we think that the social impact will be something interesting too. We're gonna give the power of farmers who have development, a vision of a sustainable agriculture. At this moment, we mix the environmental way of life regarding the sustainability and also the social way of life of those farmers. It could be very interesting for the company to use those indicators, and this is why it was an idea that we had. For sure, to develop it, we really need to find partnerships with important farmers who are involved in those kind of development and who are gonna work with us to first of all create the best agricultural resources and respect the different conditions of the regenerative organic production. Once again, let me just recap what we're gonna do. We just want to implement the percentage of sustainable agricultural resources in the process of measurement of performance by knowing what we do and how we do our products.